Hey, so I want to take a minute just to let everybody know that the war on drugs and the stupidity around, particularly plant medicines, is far from over. Cordy and I talk often about how we live in a psychedelic bubble where we just think this is the norm and everybody is okay with psychedelics. Um, no, and I guess even here is Nondas, it's nursing, remembering that there are still millions of people out there that think breastfeeding is gross.
Yeah, we just got an email from Stripe saying that they closed our psilocybin says account because, let's see, how did they word it? Specifically, we are unable to accept payments for substances designed to mimic illegal drugs, as mentioned on our restricted business list.
To mimic illegal drugs.
So, one, we're not selling any substances at all. Two,
I don't know. I'm kind of a substance, you know.
what are we? Right. But it doesn't make sense. It's.
Well, and even think about this, like as we're talking in the Oregon stuff, Oregon, as they legalize psilocybin therapy, is allowing for breath work and ketamine to replace as an experiential substitute for psilocybin. So Stripe won't allow. That basically means that even breath work, like if you were doing breath work, which is often said to mimic the effects of psilocybin. I mean, don't get me wrong, breath work is powerful and it can take you some places, but it's very different. Very, very different. Uh, so you could actually feasibly, by this reasoning, not use Stripe to accept payments for breath work. But what's really at issue is that our entity or the name we were filing this under was psilocybin says. So there's probably a bot, there's probably like some AI that's looking at this and saying like, you're not allowed to submit payment through here
There
because
is
of
a name of a person.
what's the person's name?
Well, just.
Kyle.
Well, Kyle, I disputed it. And I said, we disagree with your decision. Because it said, if you disagree, write us back and we'll get back with you. So I'm like, yeah, we disagree.
So that was
and I explained further, like, we're not selling any substances. We're selling online coaching support services promoted through our podcast called Psilocybin Says. Our podcast is over 40 episodes. Please write back with details on how to get our account back in operation. Has our account been closed simply because of the name?
So I guess it's to be seen to some degree. I can get rid of see. I can get that shit out. That's the real deal. It's real time.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep that in there.
Boy, we got a wet dog in the house. Anyway, we just took our dog for a walk. It was raining. And he smells.
Okay.
So anyway, it's far from over. And for those of you who are out there getting involved in the psychedelic renaissance, then maybe don't use a psychedelic drug in the name of your thing.
Again, we live in a bubble, so when
it just got popped.
When I put the DBA of our account name in as Psilocybin Says, I didn't think twice about it. I thought, yeah, just keep it consistent and make sure everybody knows what business they're paying for things under. So
anyway, Psilocybin Says, be careful what you say.